Greetings, Kindred. I am Voivode Maquette, and welcome back to our World of Darkness and Level by Level, where in this playlist we are going through all of the disciplines that Animalism have to offer. All these various powers that could possibly change the game that seem to go overlooked in most cases that I've been aware of. And today we're going to be focusing on the discipline Quell the Beast. Now, the first time I used Quell the Beast in Thicker Than Water this go around was Maquette against Tinia, who was getting ready to frenzy, and she was blown away, completely confused on what she had just experienced, what had happened to her, and how her clan Bane was actually quenched down due to the Tzimisce's intervention. The book states, by locking eyes with a target, the vampire cows the inner beast into temporary slumber. Mortals affected thus become apathetic, unable to take any action other than to stay alive, while vampires' bestial urges temporarily abate, for better or worse. This discipline has always been one of my all-time favorites when it comes to animalism in general, because just having the ability to have sway one way over the other of the beast of another vampire can always lead to interesting benefits. And for some reason, even though it's in all of the books, all of the core books have some form of Quell the Beast, no matter what edition you really get into, they always seem surprised that it happened. The cost is one rouse check. One rouse check to completely engross the beast of another vampire. I find that to be incredibly beneficial. The dice pool is Charisma plus Animalism versus Stamina plus Resolve. The system states, roll Charisma plus Animalism versus Stamina plus Resolve. A win against a mortal target incapacitates them for the scene, instilling severe lethargy. They act only to preserve themselves, not against the user or anything else. A win against a vampire prevents the target from performing a blood surge, while their beast is quelled. Vampires do not score messy criticals. Against vampires, this power lasts a turn plus a number of turns equal to the win margin on the contest. A critical win against a vampire target also ends their frenzy. So this one seems to be, it's gotten a little tougher to get the part that I truly enjoy, and that's the ability to stop a frenzy. But the fact that you can actually stop a vampire from surging their blood, from calling upon their blood to add to their attributes is an incredible thing. We have several vampires in our game that live off of that blood surge and just constantly pump the blood into their bodies to make themselves physically stronger. Stopping them from being able to do that when they rely on that as a crutch is very important. Now, having to get a critical win to stop a frenzy, I'm really going to say that that's more of situation more than anything. But I can also understand why they did that, because frenzy doesn't really come up in V5 as often as in some of the other ones, because there's not just frenzy, there's also compulsions and things like that. So there are various things that can happen, and I guess I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with that myself. And then we get to duration, which is one scene or a number of turns equal to the target margin plus 1. So it's good for the scene or a number of turns equal to the target margin plus 1. Now, that is for vampires. The turn by turn basis is for vampires. The scene tends to be for humans, where they just stop caring and they just want to go about their lives. Have you ever used Quell the Beast in your game? When has it come up? What clan were you using when you use it? Is this a Gangrel, a Nosferatu, a Tzimisce? This is a very interesting thought. I could actually see a Tzimisce using Quell the Beast on a human to make them not care that they're taking them to turn them into a Schlachta. I am Voivode Maquette. This is our World of Darkness and Level by Level, and thank you for joining me in this look at Quell the Beast. I eagerly await hearing your responses to this. Class dismissed.